What's up, fashion friends? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking through as usual. Today's video is starting off on a bit of a somber note and a bit of a heavy heart. Obviously, we all know that the world is currently mourning the death of basketball legend Kobe Bryant, as well as his daughter, who fatally died in a helicopter crash that happened on Sunday in Los Angeles. I know it's a very difficult time for Kobe fans. It's a very difficult time for his family, as well as the families that were of the people that lost their lives in that helicopter crash. My condolences go out to every single person that has been impacted by this death. I've certainly felt it. All the videos that have been surfacing of him and his daughter. I mean, just last week this video was trending all over and it was a meme. And I saw somebody tweet something like, what was a funny moment is now a fond memory. It's so crazy how fragile life is, and it doesn't matter how much is in your bank account. It doesn't matter how healthy you are. It doesn't matter, what you've done in your life. What matters is what you do with the breath that you have right now. I'm sorry to start this video off like this. I mean, I'm South African. I wasn't a huge Kobe Bryant fan, but I definitely was not ignorant as far as his legacy was concerned, as well as the impact that he had on sport, on black culture, on culture in general. That man changed the game. So I just felt like it would be wrong to start this video off without saying something about what's happening in the world right now. The show must go on, and in the words of Kobe Bryant, legends live forever. So we know the Grammys took place on Sunday night, and although the devastating news of Kobe Bryant, of course, was all over the room, but the show went on. The show must go on, and the fashion was very, very good this year at the Grammys, I must say. Like, it kind of gave me an Oscars or Emmys vibe. People would dress to the nines, to the tees, and I'm gonna spill the tea on some of the looks that I liked on the Grammys red carpet, starting with none other than Lizzo. Guys, can I just say, Lizzo has never looked this good. Like, the good sis was looking incredible. I think she had like 3 outfit changes to symbolize, of course, 3 Grammy Awards that she won that night, and I think it was very, very well deserved. I mean, her coming into the game, she really did shift the narrative as far as R&B by mixing classical music with her flute. I mean, she was definitely somebody that was something that we've never ever seen before. Her red carpet dress was Versace. Her second dress was Christian Siriano. Christian Siriano actually dressed a couple of people at the Grammys, and she looked absolutely stunning. She looked regal. She looked like a winner. I've actually never seen Lizzo look this good, because a lot of the time when she's on the red carpet, it can be a bit random. Second up on my list is none other than Ariana Grande. Her, Lizzo, and Billie Eilish were big eyes were on them because they were nominated for majority of the awards. Ariana Grande is, of course, wearing Giambattista Valli and looking absolutely amazing. I mean, you could feel that the girl felt beautiful. She was styled by Law Roach. Of course, the ponytail, standard signature Ariana Grande hairstyle. I kind of want to see her do short hair. Like, I would love to see Ariana step into a space where she's a little bit more edgy. So it would be interesting to see how she rocks maybe like a pixie cut, or like a bob, or like something with a fringe. Billie Eilish was certainly the talk of the town for the Grammy Awards. She snubbed 4 of the biggest awards, which include Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Best Album, as well as Best New Artist. So she replaced Taylor Swift's title of being the youngest woman to win Best Album, and then she's the second person to ever win Song of the Year, Record of the Year, as well as Album of the Year in the same year. She's wearing custom Gucci. I mean, this woman's music, I think she really did dominate 2019. It was her year, and it's so incredible to see how different she is and how much she's representing almost like a subculture of people that we've never seen before. she really is the catalyst as far as, you know, challenging the status quo in the way that she dresses, in her music, in the way that she is in general. I mean, this girl is 18 years old. Her and her brother apparently wrote the songs in their house 2018, and boom, 2019, she's like the biggest artist ever. I'm really excited to see more of Billie Eilish and more of what she's going to do this year as far as, you know, her music is concerned. Can we talk about John Legend in Alexandra McQueen, styled by David Thomas? Guys, what? Definitely part of this list of my favorite looks at the Grammys. I think this look literally just kind of solidifies what you should look like when you step into a new decade and when you are John Legend. The suit fits him so perfectly. The asymmetrical blazer detail on the side with the pleating, I think, is so incredible, as well as the shoes that went with this. I think this is off the runway. Definitely a best dressed for me, 1000%. What would an award show be without speaking about mother Beyonce? Dressed in Valdrin Sahiti. I mean, red on a woman is always, it just takes your breath away. It really does. And people weren't actually sure whether she would show up to the Grammys or not. She's very unpredictable as far as, you know, where she goes these days. Of course, the Lion King album, The Gift, was up for a few nominations on the night, so of course she had to show up in style, honey. And a lot of the artists that were featured in the album, like our very own DJ Lag, actually went up to the Grammys in support of the album, because Power was actually up for a nomination as well. It would have been really dope if that song won a Grammy, because I think it would have said a lot about, you know, it would have put a spotlight on South Africa, and it would have been a great win for us all as Africans. But hey, we got a nomination, which is also incredible. We've seen Beyonce in a look like this. As I've mentioned, we've seen it, but we cannot deny that she looks amazing. She's always so well put together, from the hair to the makeup to the styling to the dress itself. I mean, she knows what to put focus on, and the focus on here was just having a clean face and then just focusing on the beauty that is that dress. Can we just and go to the old town road? I'm gonna, yo, Lil Nas X in this pink Versace look. Wow, Lil Nas X with these cowboy inspired looks is literally giving me life. I mean, you couldn't miss him. It seems like pink was a huge go-to choice on the red carpet for the Grammys this year. He looks incredible. Lil Nas X look incredible in this Versace look. I feel like the minute he came out and said, listen, I am who I am, it's my sexuality, and that's that. I feel like that's when he really started to step into himself and really, you know, play in the fashion space. I would love to see a collaboration with him and Versace. Like, how amazing would that be? It's incredible how this was even Billy Ray Cyrus' first Grammy ever. Like, this man has been in the game for like what, like over 30 years? And this is his first Grammy with Lil Nas X, and they bending and bringing together two genres that could never fathom to be together. And like, I love it. I love it. I am here for it. Guys, can we talk about Billy Porter for a second? Billy! I am here for Billy Porter, guys. The memes that are going around with this look, with the hat opening up, like, who thinks of that? And that is what the Grammys is about. I mean, if you think about Lady Gaga and the things that she's done on the red carpet, I highly feel like Billy Porter is gonna be that person. This look was beyond dramatic. But I love it. It's so Billy Porter. I believe he's wearing a custom look by Baja East, and his hat is by a lady called Sarah, so-called Millinery. His stylist apparently had to literally hold a clicker next to him so that when Billy looked at him, like, you know, click, veil opens. Guys, I can't. He dabbles in the fashion space, how he feels and what he passionately feels like is good for him. Doesn't seem like he really cares about fit. He just cares about impact, and impact is exactly what he had, because this meme is everything. Ooh, another absolute fave of mine was Jamila Jamil. She's wearing a dress by Georgia's Chakra. Oh my gosh, those mesh details at the bottom, those pleats, those like plated pleats on her dress. Her dress photographed purple, but I think it was actually blue. Oh my gosh, she looked absolutely amazing. Of course, alongside her man James Blake, they look amazing. I feel like if a lady is going to shine and her dress is going to be the main event, I feel like the man does not need to be doing the most as well. The A-line silhouette is always a sophisticated silhouette to go for. It fits her so beautifully. The girls are up, the waist is snatched, the poof is incredible, and it just looked like she could also walk quite easily in this look. Loved this dress, obsessed. Her and James Blake together, cute, here for it. Oh my gosh, can we speak about Usher? Usher looked good, guys. I mean, these are the Grammy Awards. It's not a serious award show, so I love the fact that he actually wore a hoodie underneath his Balmain jacket. I think this works so perfectly. He allowed the jacket to shine. Maybe the shoes is not what I would have gone with. I feel like if he was doing the whole athleisure vibe, I think he should have gone even with a sneaker, like a black, beautiful, maybe Louboutin sneaker. Balmain always creates such intricate and beautiful pieces, from his dresses to his jackets to shoes to pants. Everything that Olivier creates is literally, you can tell that this either has been hand sewn, or it's been custom, or it's been really a lot of hours, or very special material has been used to create it. And I feel the same with this jacket. This is absolutely incredible. I feel like him going with a hoodie directly resonates with the culture that is the Grammys. So I love that he didn't do a suit. I love that he was comfortable and he looked effortless. We want new music though. You still have it in you. You still have it in you to really just be that guy, that mugai. Just like that, we've come to the end of another video. This was a quick one. This was a in out, my favorites, done. Welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you so much, you guys, for coming and jumping on board and becoming part of the Fashion Friends family. A lot of you came from the Ivy Park video that I posted last week. I'm glad people have been like loving it and interacting with it and watching it. So thank you so much for being a new subby. And if you're here for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss any of the content that I have in store for you this year. I am on a mission to hit 1,000 subscribers by June. Make sure you hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and comment down below. Let me know which looks you loved in the Grammys. I would really like to know, because I'm sure there's a lot that I missed. So until next time, thank you for watching. Love you.